G'day everyone, Rach here from Rara's Quilting Realm. Welcome, welcome to my fortnightly catch-up. I'm just looking, I probably needed to shut those blinds a little bit more. Apologies for the glare on my glasses. Welcome to my fortnightly catch-up, where I'm attempting to keep up with the Fat Quarter Shop's Designer Mystery Block of the Month. So, I should have block 3 done. That is block 3, which is actually very cute. Did that go blurry? Okay, so this is our leftover fabric. So spoiler alert, I've done it. So much leftover fabric. So this is only the second piece of the background I have cut into for the first 3 blocks, and this is how much I still have left from that. So that's really cool. Thank you, Fat Quarter Shop. So anyway, now I've got to attempt to put this back in the packet without taking forever. Okay, so this is my block 3. Get my head out of the way so it's not blurry. Now, as you can see, and if I hold it against my red top, we have a very unhappy edge here. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if I'm not lining it up properly on the sewing machine, but I suspect some of my seams are a bit too wide. They're more than 1/4 of an inch, because I'm pretty happy with my cutting. I'm not finding any major issues where I've not cut the blocks properly, so I think it's to do with the sewing. So I will make a note of this, but I am not, this will not be done for 2 weeks time. Unless I'm really well organized. My intention is to take this whole lot off, take all of these off, and then either recut them, possibly, and sew them all back on again, which basically means I've got to undo every one of these lines, which is why at the moment it's not on the to-do list. I think I will make a note of what I want to do, and then if I end up twiddling my thumbs, if I'm well ahead. In fact, I've just actually noticed, look, I've got a rip here too. I didn't realise that. So that's the opposite end that I wanted to fix too, but that I guess is inside the seam. I don't know. Anyway, I will have to correct this corner, and if you have any better ideas than what I am suggesting, because you're more experienced than me, please tell me. But it'll just go on to the to-do list. Now I'm going to, alright, so my plan for the block of the month. So this is the setting. So I have yet to receive the payment for block 4, which means I won't get that until near the end of the month, or even a month away. So my goal now with this is to start cutting the surrounds and the flowers and start working on that part of the top row, because then technically that row is complete. If I can get this done and I have time before block 4 arrives, ooh, don't bump the camera, I will go back and repair block 3 so I can get that house fully finished and have that all done. So that is the first plan for the next fortnight, is to make a start on the setting of the top row. I'm going to now, how did I find that? So as I have been talking about, coming up with is it Leaders and Enders project, and I've had this on my radar, which could still be on my radar. So I was looking at, I would show you, but Do I film a little bit and edit it in? I've got a whole lot. Let's just get one down. Excuse me standing up. Oh, I'd hate to think what this is going to look like. I've got a whole lot of these little Laurie Holt table runner kits. So I was looking at what I had in this range. I've got 3 this size and 1 a larger size. Stop bumping the table. So I was looking in the larger size box and look what I found. Do we know what this is, people? Where is the other one? This is the one I've just brought because I didn't have one, I didn't think. So I now have 2 8.5-inch square rulers. I really did think I had one and I couldn't find it, but I'd put it away in a box, so that's why I couldn't find it. It wasn't with all the rest of the rulers. So I'm going to do haul, and then I'm going to show you one other thing I've been working on. So I've had 1 order from the Fat Quarter Shop and 1 order from Amazon, amazingly. So the first thing I decided to get well, is the stand. Where's the cover? I don't know. I'm all cack-handed and drop everything. So that's the cover. I got this off Amazon. And one of the reasons I looked on Amazon was the cost of the shipping. Which, for me, I think that all of my Amazon purchases were free shipping. So I got that stand for free shipping, whereas if I brought it through the Fat Quarter Shop and they've got the newer colour either in stock or on order, I'd have paid a lot of shipping for that because it's quite heavy. So I was really pleased. And I don't mind if it's the yellow, not the newer colour, that's fine. But obviously to make sure that that didn't travel alone, I also picked up, and this is all Amazon, I picked up this. I'm really interested in trying this block. And because I saw that, I then got the bigger size, or the next size up. So, Economy Plus. I've got the Economy block and then the Economy Plus. I haven't read how you do them or anything yet. And I finally added to my book collection Farm Girl Vintage 2. So I'm really pleased with that. Gentle, gentle. From the Fat Quarter Shop, I got yet another, I'll do it this way so you can read the label, Laurie Holt box kit in a cool box. It's a nice shape. So this comes with, if I can get it open, let's not bump the camera. So we've got the pattern for the table runner. We've got, I won't get it out of the wrapping. There's a charm pack, light, and then some yardage. Probably easier to show. So I thought that was really pretty, and I do like the boxes. They didn't have any of that. What's the collection? Autumn. There was no 108 autumn fabrics available, and of the few Laurie Holt 108s that were available for the backing, I chose this, which I can either use for that or I will just put it away and use it for a different thing that I'm working on. So, leaders and enders. So it comes down to looking back into here, if I can remember the page properly. Yes. Probably better to show you the picture rather than the pattern page. This caught my eye, the blue. This one. Is it going to focus? There we go. So I decided to have a go. And, oh, squeaky chair. And this is my first go. And this is all just taking fabrics. What have we got? The blue is from one of the Fat Quarter bundles that I got. I think it's actually from the July pack. And then the background is from, actually I pulled three. I've got two jelly rolls. One is the, I guess, whatever the stitch is called. And another one is a backgrounds one, and between that I actually got 3 lengths of this, and these, I think I had to cut 16 squares, uses less than 1, so I've got, that's what's left from one strip after cutting 16 squares. So I'm hoping I could make a small table topper, but again I've got the same problem, and I don't know if it's the machine, I don't know if it's me. Where are my ones that I need to repair? See this one, right? You can see how off it is. It's sticking over at this end and it's not. When I had it lined up together to sew, it wasn't like that. So my machine is doing something. Now my machine is a cheap singer, and I don't know if it is just the fact that it's a cheap singer, but it's obviously pulling something through faster than the other bit, because I didn't line that up with this sticking out the end. They were on top of each other nicely. So I've got a little bit of repair work to do. Like I'll just undo, I'll just take the stitch words. I'll just unpick that line and re-sew that. Not all of them have been like that, but some of them have. But this was just really easy to do. I just cut up, I'll see there's another one that's got the same issue, although that's got different issues. I just cut 16, I think you cut 16 colours and 16 backgrounds, so I just had that all the colours piled together, all the backgrounds piled together, and every time I came to the end of a line and I needed to stick something through, I grabbed a pair and I just sewed the units. And where have I just put, because it actually worked out really well. I think I was doing this bottom bit, ignoring the top line, which is all one colour. So these bottom butts of the basket, there are, must be 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow or other it worked out that I got all of these little paired units done in exactly the same amount of time it took to do that. So anyway, so I just knocked up the first one, but again it's not great. I did, however, manage to get that corner really good, so I don't know if how I will work it out, but I think my other problem is I've got some of the pairs are not in the right orientation. That one's okay, but that needs to be repaired. It's these ones. Oh no, that one's alright. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking I've got it wrong. I don't know. Anyway, so I will see how far I can go. With this blue I only have a fat quarter of this, so I can only go as far as that will take me. But if I can get, I don't know, let's just lay it out. You won't be able to see, but it'll just give me an idea anyway. I actually don't need to make that many more. If I put that like that. Yeah, that's in the wrong orientation, isn't it? Yeah. If you see these two, the green one, which I've got to undo anyway, it's in the wrong orientation. I must have rotated when I sewed this together. I must have rotated it, because that should be green and that should be green and that should be the background. So I think I've got a couple like that that are in the wrong orientation as well. So I'll just keep going with this and try and make it good and tidy it up and see if I can't get a nice table topper with that. So that's going to be my plan for the next fortnight, is working on the setting for the top row of the block of the month, and this little I can't remember what they call, and I've lost the book. Oh, it's there. She calls it New Baby Quilt Block. Just working on a table topper. I don't know if it'll be a runner or a more square. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll see how far the blue takes me. I guess the blue and the background, because I've only got 3 lengths of this as well. So we're 2 and a bit now. But yeah, I think we should be able to get something decent. I've just got to sort my bits out. Alright, that's it for me. I will catch you again in another video in a couple of weeks. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.